Hey everyone, guess what? The Lady of Elegance collections are back. I had to check the lighting to make sure I got good lighting. And guess what I've been doing since I've been gone? I haven't recorded in a while, but I've been doing a lot of lives. I've been staying on that treadmill. I've been staying on that treadmill, working on this diabetes mess that I had got discovered. They said I was pre-diabetic, and I got upset, and I've been upset for a while. So I'm gonna bring this camera a little close because I don't like the way this lighting look here. But anyway, girl, I've been working. Excuse me, my broom fell. I have been working. You wouldn't believe how much work I have been doing since the last time I've been on this camera. I've been on the live. I've been on YouTube Live a lot. That's the camera I've been on a lot. It's the YouTube Live because I am doing this treadmill, and I get on the treadmill every day for 30 minutes. Okay, the lighting look a little bit better there. Every day for 30 minutes. I go morning, noon, afternoon, schedule changes. I have to do what the schedule say do. So my daughter's working hard in these classes, and she has some projects and a lot of things she had to do, so everything had to change, her schedule had to change, and so that drove my schedule to change. And I don't like this, so I'm just gonna skip it. Trying to get some music, but it seems like me and the music don't work. So how about I can just exit out of the whole thing for YouTube and let that be on the background of my computer. I've been working hard. I don't know where did I leave off with y'all. I made the rainbow candles. I can show you, and I'm gonna label them tomorrow. I'm getting ready to. This is the set of the rainbow candles I have made. See, these rainbow candles, and I'm getting ready to make those, make the labels for those. I did the azaleas with y'all. And here's my lavender and vanilla candle right here. I got to put the labels on those, but I ran out of wax. So I just got some wax in. I'm getting ready to make those, finish those up, and label them, because when I get home from work, I don't feel like doing anything, in which I have a show next Saturday. So I got plenty of time to get what I need to get done. And, girl, I have been busy. And let me show you around, because I have been working in the studio. Let me show you around, put the camera. See my setup? I got a new setup here. Let me take it out where you can see. I got a new setup. I got my sewing machine out, and I put my vision board and my sign with my name on it where you barely can see it, and I have moved things around. Remember where the brown table was in between the two shelves? I moved that, and guess what I have set up now, y'all? Y'all is not gonna believe it. Y'all know I'm serious when I pull this thing out. The Auto True wax melter. Remember I told you I had a small one, but I bought it a couple of years ago, never used it. So now, by me getting busy, I am going to use it, because I have a lot of candles pour. And website is up, but I got to put the new pictures out there. I got to take photos. So as soon as I get a candle label, I am going to take a photo, which I paid for a photo Pixie Cut. They do all the photos for me. I just send my picture there, and then I can choose my background. So because I don't own a camera, and then it takes a lot to set up a photo booth. I don't have the space. You see what kind of space I'm working with right now. See, I was in the kitchen. You see the kitchen over there. Now I was doing the double boiler, but I'm auto melter, and see what you see what kind of space I'm working with. Show you my space. This is my space. And you see I done pull out my sewing machine. I'm finna start sewing. And I went out today. My daughter, she took me out for a late lunch. And I ate a Chick-fil-A grill sandwich. I don't do the fries. And in the place of the fries, I got the, what you call it, yogurt with the fruit, strawberries and berries, blueberries. I had that with a lemonade. Maybe I shouldn't have had lemonade. So I'm getting ready to start sewing. I got some unpacking to do. You can see my table. Show you my table. My table. And you see everything's on my table scattered. But it looks a lot better than it looked before. Because I had this table and I moved my computer up there to give me a little bit more room. Where I can start making the candles. I'm going to make the candles over here on this table. Make the candles. Got the pan set up. I got another big pan. And that thing right there, that just hold my tablet on. And I got everything set up with labels and everything set up right there. And y'all, I'm taking this job serious. This is my part-time job when I get ready to come out the real workforce, you know. So this is what I'm be doing, is working. But I do be on live 7 days a week, really, in the mornings, afternoons, and evenings, because I'm staying on the treadmill. I go for a 30-minute walk every single day to help me with this blood sugar. My daughter took another analysis, man. She said, Mom, you're really not eating enough food. But I'm eating enough that I don't have to worry about this blood sugar. And I do have the Dextrin. Where did I put it? I went on ahead and ordered it because I don't want to stick myself with no needles or cause getting a test. What you do, you stick yourself with the needle and then you put your blood on top of the strip and then it reads your blood sugar levels. I don't want to do that. So I got this right here. So when I go to the doctor, I'm gonna let him show me how to set this thing up. I hope it don't have a needle in it. I don't know. I hope not. I'm praying it don't. I don't want to be sticked by no needles. That's the reason why I'm doing everything I have to do to make sure this blood sugar goes down. And I think I have lost some more weight because my little black pants I wear to work, the waist of them was real tight and it wasn't tight. So I think I have lost some weight. I went to Hobby Lobby and I bought some zippers because I'm getting ready to go in and do a cosmetic bag. I think I'm gonna do that tonight or tomorrow, early morning. I bought some ribbons to go on my box. This go on the rainbow candle box. You know, you buy the stuff, but don't never be enough ribbon on there to go through. So that's about 2 rainbow ribbon sizes here. And we're gonna do a little bit of unboxing right now. Move this over. This is my to-do list. I have a nice, healthy to-do list. Start it right here. This is my to-do list for the weekend. My to-do list. And let's start with Virginia Candle Supply. I had to order my room spray base from them. This is the room spray base I bought from them to make the room sprays. My bottles haven't got here yet, but I assume they'll be here Monday. When I looked out there, those in Charlotte. And here's some samples I want to use. And remember I told you, I'm not going to show you the name of my scents, my fragrance oils that I purchased. I will show you the bottle, but I'm not going to show you the name of my scents because I make a recipe and I don't want y'all to get hold to my recipe. And I have to do that. I have to do that for safety cautious for me. Because so many people out there now, excuse me, I was eating popcorn. So many people out there now are copying people's recipes, how they set up their studio, how they make their candles. No, I'm not going to do that. In order for me to show you my recipe and to help you with your candles, I think about putting, as soon as I get up to 500 subscribers, or 3,000 or 4,000 or whatever viewers, I think it's, I don't know, so many viewers on my channel, I'm able to set up a membership channel that goes in with my channel, and I can work and show you how to make different things and what you need to do. I do want to do a online class of candle making, but right now I got so many projects going, I don't know where I'll be able to fit that in, because I have not even finished up my flower garden, because I keep adding more flower garden, and I got to redo my hibiscus. My azaleas is ready, and I think my, let me check this box out, but I believe my sunflower scent have came in for my sunflower garden. Let me check this box. This is a hive and honey. Yes, this is the hive and honey box. This box is hive and honey, and I got to, let me settle this down some, and I think I'm gonna sit down because I've been busy all day long. When I say busy, and let me take this down a little bit where y'all can see my face. Yeah, this is my Cam Newton shirt. You know, I'm a football fan of Cleveland Brown and Colorado Buffaloes. But my son played 707 for Cam Newton in 2015 when he had his little team down there. And my son played for him. And Cam Newton is an awesome man, y'all. I love Cam Newton. I don't care what they say about Cam Newton. Cam Newton is here. He'll give you a shirt off his back. If I can call him right now and tell him I need help, he will find a way to help me. So I don't have nothing negative to say about him, nor Coach Prime. But anyway, we're going to, let me see, I thought I had this down further now where you could see it. Maybe I don't have this further now. Where you could see it. Sorry, my arm is everywhere. We're going to do a little bit of unboxing. You know, I'm not the neatest person in the world, so I make do with do. And I work from my kitchen to this little area right here. So by me making so many candles now, I'm gonna have to stop double boiling because it's a safety hazard there. It's a safety hazard. So I haven't got burned or anything, but I don't want too much oil on the stove. And they sent me another scent card, which clean slate, which I told them don't send me no scent card, just send me the fragrance. And they sent me a thank you card, and I did find out how I can make my own cards. Avery has the cards. I was listening to another candle maker, and they said it, so I went out there and they do. And this is my receipt. Yeah. And this is my, I think that's it. Yeah, this is it. This is my oil for my flower garden. And this is one of the scents for the flower garden. That's the sunflower. So I'm gonna use this. I can, you know what, how am I gonna make a flower garden and I have not ordered a container? So I'm gonna have to order the container. Okay, I'm back. Had to take a quick break. But anyway, that's one of the scents for my flower garden. It's the sunflower. Um, Set this to the side. Got some popcorn peanuts in. I just add to the rest of them. I did get rid of 3 boxes of popcorn peanut. Miss Taylor needed some popcorn peanuts because she's moving. So here's oh, I didn't realize. Here's my ink from Staples. This is my ink from Staples. And we're gonna go back there in the room. I do it with scissors now. And we're going to put this ink in. Sorry about that. My grandson came up front. We're going to open this. This is my ink I've been waiting on. For the printer. And I tell y'all, this ink is expensive. It's $96 for this ink. And this is the ink I use for my printer. This is the ink I use for my printer. And it is expensive. It is very expensive. So, but I'm gonna have to order it because it's cheaper for me to print it than send it our house to print. And my receipt here. So I put all my stuff, my receipts in one spot. And you know, I keep the boxes in case I need them. I keep the boxes. Because I might have to send 5 or 6 candles out. And I already have the boxes here. I take this in off. And keep my boxes. But this is what I've been doing. Just been trying to get it together here, and I wanted to make some candles today, but I didn't. So I'll probably make them tomorrow. Finish up the lavender and vanilla scent candle tomorrow. I get up early in the morning. I have my grandson, and it's hard to record with him. So I'll try to get up while he's asleep. And then record, because he will be asleep at that time. So that's like what I will do to finish up my candles and to print. I want y'all to see how I print my labels from Avery. And I will be using some Canva to help with my labeling. I will be using some of them, some of their product over there. See how I want them to label. But I did I download? ChatGPT made me a beautiful label for my rainbow candle. So, but I am going to, I'll probably change that label, but put the label on the outside of the box. I'm not going to use my big boxes where I put a candle inside, give them free wax melt. I'm going to use and then I got to go in and pull out tissue paper because I got to wrap the candles. And I got to make some thank you stickers. So I do have this thank you stickers label from Avery. I don't like the roll. See how I had ordered these from Virginia Candle Supply. I don't like the roll. I rather have them on the sheet. It's because this is extra space. You got to find to put this stuff. Extra space, and I don't have all the space, so I got to get me some command strips. That's why I got to get me some command strips, and where I can put a board like this. This is for a ribbon. This right here is how you make a ribbon. That's what this is for. But I have a smaller one in my truck. I got to go out there and get and put it on the wall. I got to get some Elegance strips, and I want to make my own sign. And I think if anybody out there watched XXO Charlie and how she made her banner, I think I'm gonna make my banner like that. I have enough material to make my own banner, make my own letters. I think that's what I'm gonna do, because I like making my stuff by hand, and I will buy a professional banner, but that's just something I want to do. So whatever I decide to do, that's what I'm gonna do. And I am very proud of myself setting up my wax melter. So I need the big one now. I need the big one. But I am pouring more candles. And as my business grow, I'm gonna need a large one. Right now they are small, but as it grow, it's gonna grow. It's gonna grow. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and start and make my book sleeves tonight. Make a few book sleeves tonight before I lay down, if I can get my grandson down early. And make that. Already I cut it. Let me show you. Already I cut it. Material being cut. I just got fed up with the machine. We're gonna work on this machine. And I have, remember I told you I want to make some stickers? I have the list of stickers I want to make. With my Cricut up there, but now that I may do outhouse. I don't know yet. Wait. See, this is a sleeve I made. This is the very first one. Oh, and I'm gonna make my labels. I'll make my own labels. I had ordered these labels, and I was watching XXO Charlie, and she showed you how to make the labels. And I made another little pouch here, and I am going to make my labels, and that's what I intend to go. If I go out tomorrow, and this is like a this right here, it's like a I got to go back and finish the hole because I got to sew it on down. This is like, you know how you want to cover your, tissue box? That's what this is. This is something I was trying, I was playing with it. Maybe this is not as big because I didn't do the measurements right, but it turned out the way it wanted to turn out. Either I could take the tissues out and just set it in here. That's what this is. This is what I would call myself making a tissue box. But I didn't measure it, so. But I could take the tissue out. And set it in here like this. And this is mainly for traveling. See, that's where it is. It's mainly for traveling. When you go out of town, you have you some tissue, and you already have it in a little pouch. And you ain't gonna do it. This is trial and error, but to make where you could put it inside, put the box inside, I actually got to measure. This is just something that I just put together. I mean, I was just practicing, so it's nothing that I'm putting online to sell. And here's all. I'm just gonna bring it closer so you can see. Here's some material, and I'm gonna make these as book sleeves. I'll make a cat book sleeve. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. And I already made, this is like a little pouch I made if I want to carry something in. And I made my coworker one, and she loved it. So I made that, and these are more little pouches I just made. You can make a coin pouch. I just put money in, you know. Um, I make a lot of things. And this is another little pouch I was working with. How I got this type of material right here. XM Beauty, she was getting rid of a lot of material, and she sent me some. And this is my Bible cover. I got to go back and attach this because it's supposed to be tied, attached to see how it came apart. But I had made my Bible cover. This is a Bible cover or a book cover or whatever you want to call it. And let me see, this one. I think I already got these things cut. What I'm supposed to be making. I think these some interfacing. I think these are the book sleeves. I already got these cut. Some of them I'm equipped and some of them I'm not. And I got extra little padding for my keychain. I don't throw nothing away, just extra padding for my keychain. So I got to order that piece to make my keychain with. So I have a lot of projects I got to finish. And in this one, this might be the one that I'm gonna do. I think these are like little pouches. I think this is okay. This is the cutout for the cosmetic bag, but I think I made an error on it because I think I did, because the zipper should be longer. I think I made an error on that. So, but let me find the one. It's just I have a pattern in here. Okay. This is the cosmetic bag. And this is stuff I've been practicing with, seeing how I can get it the way it should be. And even though the zipper part is supposed to be a little long, I think I can make it work. I think I can make it work. But anyways, it's got to, the zipper goes right here, and then I got to quilt it. I got to quilt it. That's what I got to do. Some people got to split there, but I'm not going to split it. But I know what I'm doing when it's come down here. So I got it together here. And here's the pattern. But I'm going to go to Taylor Rose and see if I can order one of her patterns. She has a pattern. I made this pattern myself. Not knowing what I'm doing. I just made the pattern. I made it myself. But as I get better and better and better at it, it'll come out the way it should be. I made the pattern myself. And these projects been sitting here for a while. I've been working with it. And here's another one. And I'm going to line it because I have the stuff right here. I need to go ahead and spray it on there and get it prepped and ready for the sewing machine. See, I have the lining right here, the padding, and then once I get it padded, then I can go from there. And I can show you show you some things I already have made. this is one I bought. And this is my very first book sleeve I purchased from XM Beauty. And it was beautiful. So you see her? And I'm gonna be making my own labels. Excuse me, I have been listening to a lot of XXO Charlie and watching her, how she makes her labels. And like she said, it's a lot cheaper. It's a lot cheaper. So I'm gonna make my own labels. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to Walmart tomorrow or Staples and pick it up and come back here and iron my material off and make my labels. And I'm gonna take y'all on that process with me, because that's something new for me as well as you. And I will you setting at my sewing machine. This is my sewing machine. Let me move my things out of the way. This is my sewing machine right here. And this is a sewing machine my oldest daughter bought me. It is a singular. It is a singular sewing machine. And I'm just having problems with the bobbin. But I'm going to be working with this bobbin this weekend, the rest of this week, because I do want to take my items to the market. I am very proud of myself for doing this. And this is some elastic I bought to make, I had bought some little crafting beads and I ordered the wrong thing, but I'm going to be making some scrunchies, so I can use it. It's not like everything here I can use. So this is my area. And it is coming together. And I'm still doing my budgeting video. I haven't put one out in a while because I just had so much stuff to do, and I got to finish up my journal. I'm sorry, got you looking in the air. I got to, that's why I'm buying me a camera that moves around. When you move, the camera moves. I got to finish up, I'm buying me a journal. I got to finish up my journal. And I want to finish that journal up this weekend. But it depends on how tired I be. Because I'm getting ready to do some wax melts. And the reason why I try to do my candles and wax melts and all that first, because where the scent could be able to sit and be ready to go with me on Saturday. And I ain't got to rush, because I do work a full-time job. Gotta work. We gotta work. We can't sit home. Even though we senior citizens, we can't sit home. And if we take our Social Security early, we get fined for that. So they want to, charge us $400. And really, your Social Security is not even enough to live off of. So you got to keep a job. So I'm always gonna have a job, whether it's at home and doing my candle business or outside of my home. So I'm gonna keep my job long as I can, and as long as the Lord spares me to keep it. So I do have 1 degree in building and coding, but everything done changed so much since then. So I am going to retake the class. I've seen it online, and after I finish this business class, and I may do it while I'm taking the business class, but I may not need it if y'all help me like I'm helping y'all. May not need it, because I'm always going to keep my YouTube channel. That's not going nowhere. I enjoy talking to y'all viewers. And I'm just going to keep working. Not going to sit down, health-wise or not. It's going to be me and the Lord. Because I told the Lord what I want. And I got to get out here and serve Him and do what He wants me to do. I need to get to some markets, but I can't get to no market because of my transportation. Go down to the end of the road, it will cut off. So I need to get to some markets. And you can't depend on your kids with so much because they have their own lives. So I try to do everything on my own. And I do want to purchase me a little patio home or something next year because the rent is going crazy. When I say crazy, crazy. And you be a few dollars short, they'd be ready to evict you. And I done seen that happen around here. But I do want to buy me a patio home. I got the credit. Just got to get the down payment. And by me never purchasing a home, I should be qualified for a lot of incentives out there. Either I go buy me a mobile home. It doesn't matter to me, but it just costs so much money to set up a mobile home. So I've been approved for a mobile home, but I just didn't want to move in a rural area. I growed up in a rural area. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be responsible for some little trash pickup. Now I do it well, but I don't want to. I want trash pickup service, and I don't think that's in a rural area. I don't know. Things have changed so much since I moved from the country. When I moved from the country, there wasn't no trash pickup. You take that trash to the dump yourself. Well, my dad used to get a barrel and burn that trash. So that's what I want to do. I don't want to be in a rural area. But this is Miss Catherine's studio, and this is what Miss Catherine got going on. When I say I had a little studio, this is my little studio. I don't like being piled up on a lot of stuff everywhere. And in my bedroom, I can move a lot of stuff, but when I go to bed, I want to be comfortable. And I don't like my kitchen junky, so I decided to rearrange this. This is my regular 6-inch table. I'll just go buy another 6-inch table from Walmart somewhere and keep that right there. I want to do I want a little bit neater. I do want to go to IKEA and get one of their desks, IKEA desks, because I can use some drawers to put things in, like my papers and my wrapping paper and all that. I can put that in. I ain't got to be looking for it the whole time. But that comes with time. But these are my very first things I have made. This is my Bible cover. I'm just gonna go back and sew it back together. I won't be able to get this. This is made out of a dish towel. I bought some dish towels, and these are made out of dish towel. But I will be going back, and this is what I'll be making. I do know how to make Bible covers. Bible covers is not hard to make unless I want to put a zipper on it. I do know how to put a zipper in. I'm practicing. So I know how to put a zipper in. I know how to put a pocket inside. I have not done that yet, but I know how to put a pocket on the inside. I know how to line it. I know how to put my labels. I've been watching videos for the past 2-3 years. So, I'm still practicing. All this stuff is practice stuff. All this stuff right here is practice stuff. All this is practice stuff. This is practice stuff. I'm still learning how to do it. My son came home, got him a pouch, and made him a change thing out of it. Put all his change in it. So, all this is practice. Practice. And you have to practice to get it the way you want. You have to practice. And my son, he's like, Mom, I love it. So he came home and made him a little change purse out of it and put it in his truck. And he bought it in, and it was full of change, and I put it in my drawer, in my change thing. So I got to learn how to make these tabs. And okay, I had to stop a minute. The grandson came in. Mom don't want him on camera, so I got to make sure he don't be on camera. So my son, I got to learn how to make these little tabs to go on. I'm still in the learning process, But what I can make, I'm gonna make and take it to the market. So, but I know y'all been like, where is Miss Catherine? Where is Miss Catherine? No videos. I have videos coming out mainly every day, seems like. I do post my live video after I get off the treadmill every day. I got videos all the way up to May. And and I ain't making videos because I don't want to get behind. I got to do a lot of shorts. So you may see something in short. But when you see that short, believe me, you're not going to see that video right then. But you're going to see it on down the line. So I got shorts coming out every day, 2 and 3 times a day. I got 1 and 2 times a day. I got shorts coming out. I got my journey video going to the gym every day is coming out every day. I post that every day. I post a video every day. I forgot what number I'm on the journey, but I know it's with my diabetes. So this is a diabetes journey for me to be walking on the treadmill. I comes on 7 o'clock. I may come on 12 o'clock. I may come on 5:30. Because like I said, my daughter's schedule changes at school. So this, I think she said this is going to be her last week for her school schedule. So I've been busy, but I will be back. I will be making another video showing y'all how I put this ink in the ink in my printer, where we can make some labels and get everything labeled and wrapped up and boxed up. Can't wait till the last minute. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you need help with anything, and I can help you, candles. Now I can't help you too much with the sewing because I'm learning this sewing stuff myself. This is something I'm learning myself. But I can't help you with your candles. But email me at ladyofelegancecandles@gmail.com. And once you email me, I'll email you back and give you my phone number, where you can get my phone number off of my website. It's the Lady of Elegance Collections. But you still will see something out there with candles on it. Oh boy. These people I got just working last night with this website. But I will email you back, and you can call me and text me. Say, hey, this is da da da, and I want to talk to you about candles or some questions on candles. I learned a lot, and I'm putting it out there. This is some free information because I'm not gonna get this information out again. I learned a lot from YouTube University. There is a lot of candle makers out there. But the main candle makers I learned a lot from, Wade Black Tie Barn and Stanley, I forgot Stanley's last name, but Stanley something. Those 2 men, I learned a lot from them. And I also learned a lot from, oh boy, I don't have my phone in front of me. I learned a lot from Boss Vision. The lady is awesome. She's young, but she's awesome. And there's another lady I learned a lot from. It's Carrie something. But she's, I don't know how she is, but she's great. She's great. She breaks everything down, and she show you how to price your candles and what's the cost of goods are. I'm still learning that. I am still learning that. But I learned my fragrance, how to blend fragrance from Wade Black Tie Barn. He comes on all the time on YouTube. He's on now showing you how to start up your candle business and what all you need to do. And I also learned from it's a young guy who make concrete candles, and it's a lady that makes concrete candles. Once I get the names, I will put it in the description box. But y'all go to those channels. They're older, they're experienced. Talisha from Boss Vision, she is a young lady. She's about 33, 34. And I learned a lot from her. I bought her manual. Go to her channel and listen to her channel. And another one, Lacey. It's a candle maker name of Lacey. She got married. I can't remember Lacey's last name. She's a young lady, and she make concrete candles. I learned a lot from her. I have not made any concrete candles yet. I do want to make some, but I have not made any yet. Because those items, those projects takes a long time. And then getting the silicone molds and all that, you got to make sure you get the right ones, else you'll mess up your product. Those people where I learned from, I took 2 candle making classes, 2, and I learned the basic. And that's all you're gonna learn in a candle making class is the basic. And I took upon myself to further my education in candle making. I'm still learning. There's a lot of things I don't know. I'm still learning. I never knew how to make a rainbow candle. I went out there and I researched it. And I learned from there. I learned about the different weight and size and how much the heat that a jar can take. I know a lot of people buy jars out of the stores, but you have to be careful buying those jars out of the stores. If it says dishwashing proof, it can handle the heat. If it says microwave proof, it can handle the heat. But make sure you put that warning label on the bottom of your candle. And wicking, make sure you got the right wicks in the right jars. Because you can use any type of wax, but it's all about that wick. Go out and just listen to some of the people who I named, because they the one that helped me through this. And like I said, I only been in business for 3 or 4 years. And I never took my candle business this serious. Always just make a candle, put it to the side, make it for me, put it up, make it for some friends, give them a candle, make it for a co-worker, give them a candle. But when I took it serious, that's when I started researching the wax that I want to use, because there's so many different types of wax. And I know now, Freedom is a great wax. It's a great wax. So many people have used Freedom before they even went to these supply companies. And people have made millions and billions of dollars off of Freedom wax. So there's nothing wrong with Freedom wax. I use Freedom wax. And I tried it, and it's a great wax. But I do love my cocoa apricot wax. And I found a new wax for soy. It's a Titanic wax from Virginia Candle Supply. And they have plenty different types of wax you can experiment with. Now I'm buying some more. I don't buy a large quantity of it because I'm experimenting with it. If my tester say it works fine and that candle looks good, then I buy some more. But I always use my cocoa apricot wax, and I get that from Candle Science and Macy's. Candle Science and Macy's make the best cocoa apricot wax. But I have a tester, and it is so important for you to have a tester. Believe me when I tell you, because that tester, and she reports back to me, and I take my candles out. I make money. Now I'm getting ready to put it online where I can make my real money. And if I can't get to no shows, I just have everything online. And I can do launches online. I know some candle makers said they never went to a market. Never. But they made their money because they're on Etsy, and they have their own website. A lot of them is on Shopify. But candle makers, it's very important to get a tester. And once I reach my 500 or whatever total in views, I will have a join button, a membership where you could join, and I will put a lot of information on my membership, and that's where you're gonna get your emails. That's where you're gonna get your newsletter, monthly newsletter, and I will let you know when I'm planning to subscribe. Do subscription boxes, because they're coming. I'm subscription boxes with a candle. I'm do subscription boxes with my stationaries. I'm doing subscription boxes for that, and I may do a subscription box for my sewing. So either a quarter, I can do a quarter subscription box. And in those subscription box, you may get a candle, but it'd be every quarter. One subscription box may be a stationery with bookmarks, stickers, a journal. Never know, but that's every quarter. With my sewing, you may get a scrunchie or a Bible cover, cosmetic bag. That's be every quarter. The only time I won't do a subscription box is in the month of December and Black Friday. I can't do a subscription box those times because I won't have the space to do all that for that product. But I am going to make some space, and I do have to do my boxes with my name on it. But I don't know if I'm gonna do that or not. I'm gonna do what the Lord tells me to do and what He wants me to do, and everything gonna be cost effective. And I will have some boxes out there, custom boxes for my subscription boxes, especially for stationery and this sewing and candles. And a lot of stuff go out in a polymate, also. But it depends. It depends how much everything costs me. I got to practice. I got to save for all that. You hear that noise in the background? That's my grandson, probably coming up the hall. But thank you for listening to me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm so sorry that this video is so long, but I just want to play catch up, let you see what all I've been doing. And I've been working hard. So the next couple of videos you will see is me putting this ink in this printer, and we're going to start making some labels if I can get my grandson down. And when my room spray bottles come in, we can make some room sprays. But you will see the shorts. Be looking out for the shorts. And when you see the short coming, you know it's going to be a product coming or something get ready to come. But you will not see the actual video till sometime in May, because I got so many videos every single day with my walking, and that's that journal. I journal that. me walking every single day on that treadmill and that exercise, because I do not want to take any needles for this diabetes. I don't want to take no pills. I don't want to take nothing. I'm gonna be honest with you. So I'm eating properly. I cut out all my snacks. The only little snack I got right here is some popcorn. That's all I can eat. And that's all I've been eating, popcorn. So, thank you, YouTube, and thank all of you who's taking the time to listen to me during this journey, especially on this diabetic journey. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'd like to thank all of you for 178 subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And who have not subscribed, y'all will subscribe. And I thank you as well. I'd like to thank all of you for 9,000, I think 601 viewers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for taking the time out to view and see what information I'm bringing to you that may be able to help you. And as well, I listen to a lot of content creators and a lot of things I am learning as myself. I'm a big football fan now. I love football. But we'll talk about the football later. I mostly talk about the football when I'm on the treadmill. That's when you'll hear me talking about the football. And we just got a lot to do. We just got a lot to do. So thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And continue praying for me that this business will grow. In the name of Jesus, I know it will grow. But continue to pray for me. Continue to pray for Miss Catherine to help her with this diabetes stuff. Oh, Lord. Y'all don't know. I've been depressed. I've been on this YouTube channel now for an hour. Not intentionally. But I am sorry. But I want y'all to see everything that I am doing behind the camera and behind the scenes here. And I told y'all I was going to do some things in my little studio here, and I have. So, keep me in your prayers. Thank you, YouTube. And y'all, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will help you just as much as you help me. Thank you and have a great afternoon. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. The Lady of Elegance Collections. Bye-bye. The Lady of Elegance Collections. Bye-bye.